I want to start a business. That's my whole intention. Okay, that's why I made these videos. Alright, I want to show you these things. I keep talking about fuel cells, and that's what this is right here. This is a fuel cell, a PEM fuel cell. Has a negative lead and a positive lead, and hydrogen, oxygen, and water intake, and a permeable electrolytic membrane right in the middle. Okay, now this is a model that I made of a fuel cell pipeline that I want to make, and I'll talk about that here in a minute. Okay, so it's just a regular pipe that hydrogen goes inside the pipe. That's where the hydrogen travels, and then the pipe is wrapped with the cathode and the permeable electrolytic membrane, and then the anode, and then there's a water drainage as well. See, there's a negative lead and a positive lead and a water drainage, and I'm going to talk about all that right here. Okay, so this is my big one. I have lots more of these, man. I got billion-dollar ideas all over the place. I'm trying to tell you. I just need money. I don't have any money, and I'm trying to make a business. I don't have money, and I don't have connections, and this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to help people, and I need money to do that, but I want people to understand that also these ideas they don't have anything to do with money for me, because if any of them work, it won't mean anything. That all these ideas are so big that money will just be ridiculous. I won't need money about anything, right? So I have multiple of these ideas that people have kept me away from, and I can show you proof of all that. Okay, money is a tool and money is a weapon, right? And that's really where I've been kept in my life. If I have all these ideas, why the fuck aren't I rich? And it's because people have been keeping me down, and I promise I can prove all that shit. Anyway, let's talk about this. I want to make a business to help people with this fuel cell pipeline, right? So, fuel cell pipeline, a reorientation of an already existing system, a PEM fuel cell, a permeable electrolytic membrane fuel cell layered around a pipe of compressed hydrogen in such a way that the anode, the positively charged portion of the system, is wound closest to the pipe as to deflect escaping hydrogen through an established positively charged tunnel, meaning it's repulsing the positively charged hydrogen. The pipe is going to be positively charged, so the hydrogen going through the pipe will be repulsed from it in a magnetic field, as well as going through the pipe, it will be repulsed by the magnetic field of the anode, right? Okay. The hydrogen can be directed to point of need, where as much as needed will be converted into pure H2O through another fuel cell system, right at the end, at point of need, right? Into pure H2O, pure water, and electricity at point of need fuel cell. Around 4 liters of hydrogen gas per day can power your house. It produced from electrolysis of 12 liters, or about 3 gallons of water every 24 hours. Okay, the average shower is around 65 liters, about 25 to 30 gallons of water. Okay, this is a simple explanation, but it's not designed to be difficult. The clean water at point of need can be used to transfer ocean water directly to farms, hydroponics, aquaponic farms. You move the water from the ocean and bind it to the land through carbon-based plants. There are subsurface tidal wave powered electric generators, which can be added to existing wind farms along ocean coasts, which can generate needed electricity to convert ocean water directly into hydrogen to be transferred into the pipeline, and oxygen released directly into the atmosphere. An ancillary use for the oxygen would be to pump it to the floor of the oceans at the poles of the planet. Releasing compressed air from a specific type of nozzle into the subfreezing salt water would agitate and cause cavitation. The cavitation would agitate the salt away from the water molecule, creating ice, refreezing the polar caps if you want to. I wouldn't do it that way. All right. So these systems can be used to grow indigenous plants and fish. Wherever you put this, wherever on the planet, you can regrow the indigenous fish of the area and the plants of the area, and regrow all that stuff and plant it. Okay, repopulation of prey wildlife increases predator and ecosystem healing. Now, this is a simplified explanation, but it should not be hard to see the ancillary impact. All right. Employment impact at all levels of production and support. Everyone would benefit exponentially. I have a video of a robotic arm art piece that builds itself by winding fibers, which this whole system can be built all autonomously, right? The entire system can be nearly autonomous to build itself. I would prefer workers observing the progress, really. I think I suggest establish rail lines to route the new pipelines. They're easy to keep supplied as the pipeline's built, and access, maintenance, and upkeep later. Rail lines connect every town, city, state. I'm talking about railroads. Connect every town, city, state, and nation on the planet. Okay, so you can get water and this hydrogen pipeline everywhere just following rail lines. Okay, rail lines also cross dry and established waterways, which an open tap can be at each one of those. What I mean is that all the waterways can have this drain line right here off of this pipe. See, this is a drain line to drain water off of anytime anytime you want hydrogen to pass through the membrane, you can just drain water off at any point of need. And that's what I'm talking about when it crosses dry or established waterways. So you can dump it into rivers, dry riverbeds, or established riverbeds, or lakes, or culverts, wherever farms are, anything, okay? Fill up people's wells, it doesn't matter, okay? All right, and then so we can wash the land with clean water, then repeat. So what I'm saying is that when you're dumping all this clean water into all these riverways, the water just goes into the river and flushes back out into the ocean, and then that repeats over and over and over, and eventually you have cleaned all of the ocean water and replaced it with clean water all over the planet, okay? So this is clean water for all of us, clean electricity for all of us, because this also creates electricity at the same time. Fuel cells create electricity whenever you use them. Whenever you convert water into hydrogen, you have to use electricity, and that's what I meant with the wind farms and the tidal wave generators. But fuel cells convert water. When you convert it back from hydrogen and create water, that creates electricity at the same time, okay? Clean electricity. Clean water for us, clean electricity, clean food from all of the farms, the hydroponics and aquaponics and regular farms, clean earth, work for those who want it, and it's not that hard, okay? So here's a picture of a fuel cell so that you understand what I'm saying. So the hydrogen escapes from the cathode side, though it's positively charged. When it's in electrolysis, it escapes from the cathode side of the system, but it's still positively charged. So when on this device, you want to wrap the device with the anode so that the hydrogen is repelled. Okay, so this is what I mean, and this is in my video. You can watch my video. Hydrogen inside the anode, the electrolyte, the cathode, the oxygen. See how they're all right, and that creates a system. I want to create a business. I want to start a business, and I need help. I don't have connections. I need help, okay? I don't know how to get connections to make this business, and this is another ancillary benefit. This is what I'm talking about: hydroponic systems and aquaponic systems. Aquaponics use fish, hydroponics do not. So this is a fish tank, and this is green, and you can grow anything: fruit trees, blueberries, strawberries, potatoes. It doesn't matter. You can grow anything in these systems and grow food anywhere. That's what I'm trying to say. Anywhere you can run this pipeline, you can have that and electricity. So you can put this in a greenhouse year round, and you can use the electricity from that to keep it 100% environment controlled all year round. You can keep this 72 degrees in here off of the same system. I want to help people. I need help to start this business. Please help me make the connections. If you think that somebody can help me start this business, please send them my way. I want to help people, but I need connections to create a business. I need help. Please send me some help. All right. Thanks for listening to me. Bye.